Hello YouTubers, this is Janelle here today, and I am going to do a very quick eye tutorial for you on this look that I have on. Let's see here, I'll try to get myself in a little bit better. There we go, I think that's got it. But anyway, you take a look, you'll see it's neutral eye. Well, maybe not exactly neutral, but kind of bronzy browns, a little bit of gold as a highlight. I have false lashes on today, and I've got a little highlighting up under the eye. And now you'll notice I haven't taken this off from where I put it on today. I'm just going to go over what I did and list the products that I use in order to create this look. So let's get started. Most of the products I used for this eye are MAC products. Now, those of you that watch my videos consistently, you know while I do have some MAC products, I don't exclusively use MAC products, but just so happened today everything I used was MAC, or just about everything I used was MAC. This was the first color I used, and I know it's not going to pick up really well on my camera here, but this is a product called Woodwinked. It's by MAC. It's a Volux Pearl, kind of a browny bronzy color. Next color I used for my highlight, and again, it's probably not going to pick up really true to color on my camera, but this is Gorgeous Gold. It's a light gold color, has a little bit of a greenish sheen to it. That's also a Volux Pearl formula. This is Swiss Chocolate. It's a brown, a reddish brown, matte color. That's what I used in my crease. Also in my crease, I used this brown powder here. This is by Sassy Cosmetics. It has been discontinued. I also use this as my brow powder every day, but I use this to deepen the crease. Only 3 brushes used for this look. All 3 by Sonia Kashuk. This is the large fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is a small eyeshadow brush, flat, also used as my blending brush. This is another flat eyeshadow brush, and the bristles are a little bit firmer, a little bit longer than the one I showed you previously. Now, of course, face has already been primed, cleaned, moisturized, and primed. I did not use any foundation as it's been way too hot lately for me to do that. I do use a mattifier though every day, and it is the end of the day, so I have a little bit of sheen here, but actually not bad. First color I started out with using the large fluffy eyeshadow brush was Woodwinked. After I applied my Paint Pot in Painterly, also by MAC. Okay. I put this all over the lid after I applied Painterly. And sort of a dabbing, patting motion, just so I don't have to worry about any fallout, but all the way from the inner corner to the outer of the lid, and this is going all the way up to the crease. The next thing I did, which usually I do this last, but I did this as my second step, I went ahead and put my highlight on. And let's see, the brush I pulled out wasn't clean, so let me pull another one. Here we go. Short, small, fluffy eyeshadow brush. We took Gorgeous Gold, got some on the brush, tapped off the excess, and then because I did my brows previous to this, I very carefully applied the color right up under the brow, and then with the flat of the brush began blending that out. And I'm blending down towards the crease. just like that. And then taking the more firm flat brush by Sonia Kashuk, I took Swiss chocolate, got that on the brush, primarily dipping it so that, if you can see, I'm getting it here on the edge. This is going to act as my contour. Okay, I placed my hand back here near the temple area, and this is because you can see it's kind of winged out, kind of in an elongated shape. This is something that's difficult to do if you have hooded lids, which I do. So in order to get into that crease a little more and to create that elongated shape, I'm taking my fingers, putting it here by my temple, and pulling back just slightly, just very slightly, so that I open that area of the eye up, and then I put my brush right underneath my brow bone. You can see where my bone is protruding. Then I began to etch that color in there underneath the brow. Can you see how I'm doing that? And I'm dragging that color. I'm not exactly following. Here's the contour of my eye here. I'm not following the contour towards the edge there. I'm kind of keeping the line straight and dragging it out, which means in this instance I am going up over my brow bone just a bit, right there at the corner of my eye. But I'm doing this so I get a nice long line to the eye, which is going to give me more of an elongation of the shape of my eye. I'm working that brown into the crease underneath the brow bone and then straight out from the corner. I'm also bringing that color up from the lower lash line on a slight angle to meet the line that I've created at the top there, just like that. Can you see that? Now, you can still see this corner here is a little bit bare. I'm going to get a little more Swiss chocolate, take off the excess, and again, just very slightly lifting that back. I'm going to fill that in with the Swiss chocolate. Blending, blending, blending as I go. This brush, when used with that flat edge, really does make a great blending brush. You can almost term this a soft cut crease look, if you will. You see how I just keep working that color out to get that elongated look to my eye? And bring it out as far as you want. I chose to stop it about there. Now, I'm going to clean this brush off a little bit. With the same brush, I'm going to go into my dark brown eyeshadow by Sassy. Again, using the tip of the brush, I'm going to deepen that corner just a bit. Create a little more depth to my eye. A little more depth, a little more shaping. Like that. Now, if you're not satisfied with your blending with that brush, you can go back and get a blended brush, whatever blending brush you have. I happen to have several different shapes, different sizes. I'll take this one here just for convenience sake. Again, pull that out slightly to expose that corner and go ahead and blend those colors together. And on over into the crease. Just like that. And that's what you're left with. Now, for under the eye here, you're going to take an angled brush. This one happens to be the one by Sonia Kashuk. We're going to get a little more of our wood winked. And this is going to go from the inner corner about halfway underneath. I'm sorry, you probably couldn't see that. I leaned forward a little too much. But the inner corner, about halfway. Wipe that off. Get a little bit of your dark brown shadow. Any brown will do. Any dark brown. You don't have to use the same products I'm using. Just get colors that are similar. And then take it from the outer corner and meet up towards the center to the other color you just applied. And kind of blend back and forth there in the center. So one color kind of glides into the next. And if you wish, you can turn your brush the other way, angle it here on the lower lash line from the outer corner, and sweep up just slightly. Following the line of your shadow. There's a little bit more definite line. Okay. Now, I did line the water line. I used this jumbo pencil by NYX. This is in Iced Mocha. Line your lower waterline. These jumbo pencils are really soft, so they are excellent for lining your lower waterline without pulling and tugging and irritating that delicate portion of your eye. I'm not going to put eyeliner on, although I do have some on, and only because I've also got false lashes on. But on the upper lash line, let me move up so you can see. Upper lash line, I did use black gel liner. The one I used happened to be by Wet n Wild. Put a very thin line, and I actually thickened it a little at the outer edge. I am wearing a pair of false eyelashes today. These are I Envy eyelashes by Kiss. Here's the packaging. This is KPE 13 Juicy Volume number 2. And as you can see, they are not overly long, so you can wear them. This I'd say you could wear for the day, but it does help to fill in sparse lashes. Gives a really nice full look to the eye. I used, again, this dark brown eyeshadow to do my brows. I have got a brow video out if you're interested to see how I do my brows. Okay. Underneath the eye, I used just a little bit of concealer, just a little lighter than my skin tone, to kind of highlight the area. Also, it helped to clean up fallout. Also helped to kind of define that wing shape there, give a little more lift and definition to the eye. And anyway, that's the finished look. I thought it was really pretty. It was something very quick and fast for me to do this morning. I woke up rather late for work, and you know, I most days I do put on full face makeup when I'm going to work, so I was able to do this very quickly and get out the door. And then after all of that, once I got to work, I realized that I wasn't even supposed to be there today. It was my off day. So anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you'll try it out. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you like or you don't like. And if you try it and you know, want everybody to see your rendition, by all means, give a video response. I hope you all had a really blessed day. I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.